All right, hello guys. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to solve the problem with Allods Online not starting up as we have migrated to a new client. I've checked the client out and I don't really see any benefit to this client, so I'm not sure what is new. Even when you want to check the servers, it doesn't work until you switch back and forth again. So it's basically the same bugs and the same problems in a different code, I suppose. And you also don't have the ability to switch between different accounts now. So it's more of a negative change than a positive change, in my opinion. I don't see any benefits to this new client. Now, the problem that comes with this client as well is that there is no way to play Allods as it is. You press play, it's going to start the logo. As you can see in the task manager, there's a client here and it disappears and the game disappears and that's it. So the game doesn't start, it doesn't work. So what you do for people that are new and for people that remove the old launcher, you still need to have the old launcher actually still installed on your computer, on your device, but you don't need to start it, you don't need to touch it at all. So you simply Google Game Center My Games, first link I believe. No, this is not it. Game Center My.games, I guess. Yeah, so My.games Game Center. And then you come to this page, you have a button here that says download Game Center. And you download this one. So this is the old previous game launcher that Russian players still use. And with this that you still need on your computer, it's going to allow you to actually run the game and be successful. So I don't understand why we have a new launcher, but I'm believing that they're going to fix the problem because they're aware of it. So I guess the idea is that European players don't need the game center anymore and only work with this MG launcher. Why they made a new client, I have no idea. They have given no specifics or information about the new client. Now, one thing I noticed on the old launcher, as you can see here, is that when you go to games, they've removed Allods Online completely. So you cannot find this game back anymore. RPG, it's nowhere here. There is the Russian version, but that's it, because the Russians still play. So people from Russia still play with the game center here. Um, so people from the Russian client still play from this client, or they play with VK Play, and the Europeans play now with MG Launcher. This also shows that so far as to what I understand, is that they have no intention on bringing EU and RU together. So they're going to keep them separate. So there are no plans, and from what I can see, on any merge or transfer from characters. Basically, no nothing. They are considering EU Allods Online a different game that is also owned by them, but it's in no relation anymore with RU Allods Online. It's basically a copy paste from RU to EU. It's a different game, which I find very sad. So I'm really curious to what the developers have to say on that and the management. But as usual, you can't get a hold of anybody, so I have no news on that. But that is how you solve the problem now. So we're gonna close the Milan Game Center. We're even gonna exit it here so we don't have it running in the background anymore. We press play on the new launcher and the game should be starting just fine. So I'm assuming it still uses some kind of a program or executable or whatever from the old launcher that still requires the game to run. So Milan Games is not running, neither here I guess. So Allods Line runs. MGL launcher is running, but you don't need the game center anymore. So that's it. Hopefully this fixed your problem. I hope you guys are more aware of the change. That's about it. Thanks guys for watching. Enjoy the game.